work charger. I think the charger's too low for it, so it
Hmm.
started dying midstream.
Oh, you have a
People say
pro.
that just what
You're
your
charging it there?
laptop doesn't
Yeah.
have Twitch or
Nice.
what? What's that telling? Wait, you want to get in the
Yeah,
chat?
I
Just
mean,
get on
true.
Twitch, dude. That's where everybody's chatting.
Uh-huh.
YouTube's for like videos. All right, well we're live on YouTube.
Yay! Oh my gosh. Speaking
If anybody who's
of,
watching on YouTube, I'm not talking shit about you guys. You guys are fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Twitch is going too. I'm gonna close Twitch. All right,
let's see.
here
All
we are.
right.
Oh my
We here, guys.
gosh. Hi, guys.
All right.
Okay, let's see
Gucci?
if.
Yeah, I mean I can keep chatting, but I feel like you want to do the thing. So
Oh, it's 7:30, dude. We start on time. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, it's 7:33. We're actually
You
Yeah,
guys.
we're late. So
we're in the
We're
red
late.
right
Shit.
now.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Uh,
Okay, we're watching. I'm watching YouTube chat. Okay.
although Twitch, I mean the thing just says we have one, and I feel like we usually have like 10 by now. So that
My
kind of
mom is
hurts.
here.
That's your mom. Your mom's
Hi.
the only one watching right now.
Can we call her the momager? Hi, momager.
I love that.
all right.
Hello.
Momager, we ready?
Okay, now it's showing like 5. Oh, sorry.
Dude, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. My name is Mark,
I'm Vic.
I'm Evelyn.
and we are To Live and Talk
To
in
live
LA.
and talk in
Yes,
LA.
we
I feel
are.
like we should say that all together. Is that weird?
Like, yay!
Like to live and
Yeah.
talk in LA.
Yeah, we can.
We're such a
Oh,
fun vibe in here, right, chat? Yeah, look, hello, wonderful trio on YouTube.
That is
Hi.
so sweet.
right.
I feel like that's how like stuff that my mom says too, and it makes me happy. I feel like it's momager is here for all of us. I like
Momager
it.
is here. To live and talk in LA is for everyone, you guys.
Yeah, sure.
It really is. I don't know. I feel like now every Wednesday feels it's. I don't know if I'm wrong. Correct me on this, but every time we do a show to the next time, it's always 7 days. Correct?
Yeah,
I
Wednesdays
don't,
are
did you
7 days apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
did you say, do we feel that way?
Hey, what's the
Fact
question?
check me if I'm wrong. I just feel like it.
Ooh, wait a second. We have another YouTuber in the chat. Hi, Eric. Eric with a K. I'm not gonna call out his last name, but he says hello and welcome to
What up,
Wednesday. We're here, y'all.
Eric? YouTube is killing it right now. Actually,
Yeah.
Twitch is
Let's
I
pop
just
quiet.
it.
it just feels like now that I have so much fun on Wednesdays, 7:30 live with you guys on To Live and Talk in LA, it just feels like it's longer than 7 days. I missed you guys. Vic, where's my hug? Come here. Give me my hug. Where's my hug?
We have a
Come here,
clip for
Poppy.
that. Where's my
Where's
hug,
my
Mark?
Where's my hug? Oh, okay. Well, YouTube is representing tonight. We want to see where Twitch is at. So it's gonna be like one of those rap concerts where we're like, oh, over there in Twitch, what up? And then they'll scream. So in the chat, you guys go off, and then YouTube will throw it to YouTube, and then we'll say, "Where's my YouTube at?" And then they'll start blowing up in the
Oh,
chat.
oh, Twitch is responding, my guy.
Oh,
We
dude.
have somebody, Third Eye Portal, subscribing at tier one for 7 months,
Wow.
currently on a 5 month streak. I mean, can you give us money on
Yeah.
premium on YouTube? Is that a thing?
I mean, you could.
I would just take a regular subscriber. I think it's free, but that's fine too. If people just want to subscribe. It's funny. I saw that thing about Third Eye Portal subscribing, and I thought, about freaking time, dude. But it says he's on a 5 month streak, so I need to stop being toxic. I'm sorry, Third Eye Portal.
Look
That
at
was
that.
wrong.
He's shaking his cat booty in the chat.
Love
We
that.
love to see
I
it.
know.
I'm glad you're bringing up beef again, Mark.
Mhm.
Especially after we talked about the Kendrick Drake beef in the Super Bowl headlines. Are
Mhm.
you guys familiar with Bad Baby and Alabama Barker and what is happening in this rap beef currently?
What are these words? Are those people's names?
All right,
This
hold
is
on.
why
Bad
Let
I
me.
had
Baby?
to.
Isn't there a
Bad baby.
movie about Bad Baby?
No, I
It's
think
bad,
That's Boss
BHA.
Baby. Excuse me.
Bad Baby, and I'm happy to be corrected here, is the Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Yep.
Right?
That is her. That is I think it was Dr. Phil. Is that right?
Yeah, Dr.
She's the
Phil.
Cash Me Outside, how about that? Who
Wow.
went viral and then became like a famous rapper. And her name's Danielle, I guess, or Daniela, something like that. But she has some beef going on with Travis Barker's daughter, and they currently have like the less advanced version of the Kendrick Drake rap beef going on.
Hmm.
And there's some dirty things that are happening in those lyrics. We don't need to go that deep
Wow.
into it, but I can't believe that there's so much of this beef going on. If it's consuming your life nearly as much as it's consuming mine, shout it out in the chat because I need to know.
I didn't realize Alabama Barker was Travis Barker's daughter. Now it makes more sense. I thought Alabama Barker, that sounds like a I don't know what, like a
Bizarre name.
yeah, I was confused.
Yeah.
And then I see, okay, I looked up Bad Baby. I typed it in, as you would just normal English. It's actually
Did you
Bod
type it
it's Bod
bad
Bobby.
baby?
Yeah, I typed in
Yeah, there's
Bad
an H in
Baby.
there.
There's an H
Okay.
in
She did it on
both.
purpose. She did it on purpose.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
loves a
I
silent H.
is the diss track called Miss Whitman?
Yep, that is the one. The diss
Okay.
track is called Miss Whitman. It was dropped, a sample of it was dropped last week. Video dropped
Mhm.
Monday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm in there. I'm sorry, Acapulco. I know this is trash. I know that we should be ashamed, but it's consuming my life, much like the rest of the rap beef. And it's not a life I don't talk about it. So.
I mean, I'm not well versed, but I can read the verse of this. Would you like me to read this verse? Like,
Drop
is
some
what I'm
bars,
asking.
dude. Let's see it.
Okay.
What is it sounding like?
So this is it Bad Baby or Bad
I
Barbie?
think it's Bod Bobby.
Baby.
Bad Baby. She puts the H in
Hmm.
there. Catch me. Okay, Catch Me Outside. How about that? This is the first verse of Miss Whitman. Why this bitch obsessed with me? I just don't understand. You suck the dick straight out my ass. Who got the upper hand? In parentheses, haha. I see why you ain't got no friends. You're missed. I'll fuck your man. Your stepmom burnout. Why she took her sister's second hand. Oh yeah,
Wow.
I'm gonna
That's
get
that's
the
Kourtney
second.
Kardashian in this instance,
Mm.
allegedly.
I know you're. Oh, here's a question. Is it root or route in the verse? I don't know. I know you're root. You're reaching out. You need my name for clout.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
so it has
definitely
to be.
Route. She's
It has
saying
to be
Route.
route.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless she's Canadian, is a boot. Here's the last
Wow,
one
I'm
of these
so
ones.
proud of you guys for
True.
figuring this out.
Mhm. That stanky pussy got you kicked out the Kardashian house. That's, it's
Opening
it's
bars
a
are
diss track.
getting her at least three cease and desist, and it's sampled with a Kanye song. So, I mean, wow, layers.
Apparently he
You got it.
denied collaborating with her though. That's what TMZ is
Yes.
saying.
He didn't do it, but she did sample it
Just
as they
borrowed
do.
his song. Hmm.
Yes, coverage is fire.
She
I'm
looks
just
different in every picture. I don't know what she looks like. I'm Googling
Oh yeah, she does. But right now
every day.
she is cosplaying as Alabama Barker. So if you see her in a
Oh.
blonde wig, that's her cosplaying. Hopefully none of this gets taken down
Interesting
for that. But
strategy
yeah.
to cosplay the person that you're beefing with. She's really getting kind of meta with this, I think. What's
Oh
that
yeah.
mean?
We could only like really break it down. We could probably have a full episode on that alone. But I just wanted to brief it quickly with you
Yeah,
guys to say like this is consuming my life in case you guys wonder when I do when we're not to living and talking in LA.
There you
that's
have it.
actually that's pretty good. I mean, I feel like rap, like beefs, were kind of not happening for a while. It was like like it. We had we had Pac versus Big E, and we had
Mm-hmm.
Nas and Jay Z, and we had like Ti and Lil Flip, and there was like it was going on. Then it was kind of like a détente, like a peacetime for rap for a long time, and then all of a sudden Meek Mill and Drake happened, and then it became Drake and Kendrick, and now it's continuing into the C list, and I'm kind of like, all right, like rap battles are pretty good in my books.
What I'm really enjoying about this specific rap battle in particular is that it really is just two white women assimilating an
Mhm.
entirely different culture. We see one side, which is like your typical, like, or archetypical ghetto white woman, and then
Mhm.
you see this like Nepo baby white woman, and they're both just battling,
Mhm.
rap battling in like the worst possible way. This is America, you guys. It's wild.
Well,
I do like a ladies' beef though. It's usually guys
I
winning
know,
that.
yeah.
This is interesting for me.
yeah.
I think
Like
it's
I was
cool.
literally thinking about that because in male rap, you're always gonna hear like, "Oh yeah, she sucked my dick," or like she like sucked my balls or something. You know, they're always like saying some shit that a woman has to
Yeah.
do. And then Bad Baby came in and said, "You sucked the dick straight out my ass. Who got the upper hand?" I was like, and she's
That's
21
nasty.
and Alabama Barker's 19. You guys, like these are they're girls, realistically
Mhm.
speaking, but I'm just like. It's the balls she had to put that out there. I love that for us.
It
We should all be as audacious.
are we in the era where first base now is a hand job? Because I feel like we're just moving along so much, and like a 19 and 21-year-old, I feel like this is a very sexually evolved conversation, and I don't know if I'm ready for that because it's just there's a lot going on. Like they're so young. I
Yeah, it
I
seems
don't
like
know,
they just
man.
need to just where are the parents, dude? Somebody's got to talk them through this. This is a little wild, I think.
Well, they
I mean,
tried
they're
with
adults
Bad
though,
Baby.
so it's like,
Yeah. And I mean, at this point, Bad Baby is like, she has a baby. Like, that's, I mean,
yeah.
Alabama
So she's a
Barker,
mom, so
she's
she's
punching
ready
above
to
her
go.
weight class. You know, Alabama needs to relax. But I'm seeing in the chat, we only wish that this was sponsored by Monster Energy. If you're interested, please let us know. And yeah, OnlyFans money drying up with that beef. They also
Hmm.
pulled in an OnlyFans girl into this beef. I think her name's Camilla, if I'm not mistaken. I'm learning so much about Gen Z. Come back next week to hear about Bop House.
I'm here for it,
Let's
dude.
look her up. I'm just giving it a quick Google just to see. I just like to Google people that we're talking about. Doesn't matter if she's an OnlyFans model. Just
Mm.
I'm usually the one that doesn't know who people
oh,
are, so I'm just glad
I
it's
mean,
not me.
I also empower that these bars specifically because one of the greatest diss tracks of all time, we always talk about it, which is "Hit 'Em Up" by
Mm.
Tupac. He starts the song essentially with "I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker."
strong
It's
open.
it doesn't leave a lot to imagination. It's very direct, and I appreciate that. And then it goes through all these like ebbs and flows, and then it ends with him talking about how one of the guys from Mob Deep has sickle cell, and it's kind of
Personal.
yeah, it's kind of personal. So like for anyone who will disparage women rapping, I mean, granted that these might not be the MCs that we're looking for, shame on you because Tupac was doing it first.
This is amazing. It's a different culture.
Eric in the YouTube chat saying Eminem and MGK, he killed it with Kill Shot. I don't know that song. I don't really
Dude,
listen to Eminem, but
Yeah.
MGK
I'm sure
even
he's great.
thinking that he could call up against Eminem was embarrassing, and then Eminem came through with the real kill shot. I mean, I'm not even, you guys, I'm not even a hip hop rap fan like this. I'm in my era right now.
Hmm.
But while we're on it, keeping it on the LA topic, are you guys Tyler the Creator fans? Are we like in or out with
Yeah,
Tyler?
kind of. Yeah, he's
Chill
I'm
dude.
cool.
not I'm not crazy about him, but I started realizing I do like a lot of his stuff.
Yeah.
He was performing over the weekend at Kia Forum, and he brought my girl Doechii, who I told you guys a couple weeks ago following the Grammys, who won a Grammy. He brought her on stage and they performed
Mhm.
this amazing record called Balloon. And if you look at the lyrics, it's the same vibe as what we were saying. Like you get to hear like a little bit of a woman's side of like the sexuality and a little bit more like perversion that you don't typically hear in like
Mm.
modern media. It's so cool. Listen to it, you guys. A recommendation from E. Go listen to Balloon by Tyler the Creator featuring Doechii.
Wow.
Okay.
There you go.
This will. I think it kind of got sparked when we started talking about Smashing Pumpkins, my favorite band. I think as a kind of our media prep for social media, we should have like a top 5 albums list, and we can kind of put them up on each other, and we'll have people vote who has the better 5 album catalog.
I like
Ooh,
that.
top five albums. I like that. We can get
Hmm.
that done.
So like I think we'll have it pinned somewhere. People can vote, and then we'll do that. So top 5 albums, and we can talk about rules later, but I think that'll be good.
Okay.
We'll share it with y'all. We'll share it with y'all on the gram.
I'm curious if this ends up like the hottest man or woman in America list, where it's just a bunch of old dead people. Is it? Are we gonna go old school, go modern? Who we trying to grab? Depends. There's a strategy to it, so we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. The hottest person, Chubby Checkers. Well, like we do a lot of monologue in the beginning, but like I don't know if you put anything to show. But like you went you went Miss Worldwide on us for the last
I
week.
did.
Yeah, do you want to
I
talk about that?
actually ditched Worldwide Handsome for the weekend and made
Oh,
What?
myself a singular worldwide. You guys, I took on accident. Okay, I didn't pay for this. I won't tell you the arrangements, but I finessed my way into a five-star hotel in Santa Barbara for a weekend. I did, it's somewhere in Bible, which at this point I can't. Okay, there it is. Vacationing away from LA is what I called it. Um, have you guys stayed in a five-star hotel ever? Like, what is your hotel experience?
I've stayed at like a resort in Mexico, but I don't know how many stars it was. It was nice. I think it was at least four. I don't know if it had the
Okay,
five.
okay.
I've heard that the
I'm a little,
stars just depends on the amenities they have though, and not necessarily the level of quality of it. But I'm sure it was, anyway.
I'll throw two out there. I don't think these are 5 stars by design, but my most recent trip, one of my most recent trips was we went to the Philippines, and
mm-hmm.
in the Philippines is kind of a poor country.
It's not 5 stars.
It's not 5 stars by design,
Well,
but
our dollar goes
I
a
was just
long way
kidding.
over
our,
there,
our
you know.
our our dollar goes a long way.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Pinoys out there,
Nice.
and it in Cebu City, like the second biggest city, not in Manila, and we stayed in they built this fancy ass casino. So I think by
Oh,
design in that realm, that might have been a 5 star.
could be.
The other closest thing, and it's not a 5 star hotel by any means, but I spent something like 5 stars is when coming out of COVID, me and the Guatemalan went to the Grand Californian Hotel outside of Disney, like in Disneyland.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So like the aesthetics the room and like that's not 5 stars, but it was a view. So that's my
Yeah.
experience. Mhm.
See, I never had an experience with anything like this before, so I didn't
Mm,
really quite know what to expect, but it's the level of like people like literally waiting on you to do things. Like that
Mhm.
was I almost felt uncomfortable. I was like I'm getting imposter syndrome. Like
mm-hmm.
the valet waiting for I like start fumbling with like my like key and the ticket and like I try to take his pen because I wasn't like paying attention and like then the other person's talking to me about like, do you want me to carry your bags? And I'm like, why is everybody asking me questions? I just got here. And then those bitches recognize you and then they'll like see you throughout the weekend as you're like walking because it's all like street side and they're like waving at you. Oh, how was this or that? Like remembering the little singular fucking thing you told them like when you were nervous and you were just rambling. I don't know if I love it or if I hate it. What all I do know is that all of those men must have been in love with me. Like that's the only assumption that I can make is they were just obsessed with me. But the things that I loved, so that was one, the service, top tier, love that. The access, 1 block away from the pier, you guys. This was Hotel
Mm.
Californian. So it was right there. They had a rooftop, so I had a view. There was a pool, beautiful. The thing that I didn't think I would enjoy, why did the shower water taste good? I know I sent you guys pictures of like the fucking shower and I was like, dude, I literally made myself shower just to use the shower. And I hopped in there and I was like, you just get water in your mouth as you're showering.
Yeah.
Like it happens. And I was like, why does this taste sweet? Like the fucking water tastes good out of the shower head. Like I'm not even in a bad area. I have pretty good water. So I don't know what the heck is going on, but I just felt like they were superior and I felt like I lived like the other side. It was so nice to see, but also weird to experience.
It's hard to go back once you live like a 5 star lifestyle for even a weekend. It's like once I go back to my normal sad life, I'm like, what's the point, dude?
It's
My
just not
shower
as
head
bright.
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, my shower water is not sweet.
Yeah, I want now I look for that. Now I'm gonna judge places when I travel based off of what their shower water
So
tastes like.
were you just drinking the water, like hydrating in the shower, or were you
Dude,
still
I
not
could
drinking it?
not drink it. I
Yeah.
just opened my mouth and it was like a waterfall and I was well hydrated.
Hmm.
But those were my takeaways. It was an experience. I do recommend it, although it was pricey, I think, from what I looked up. But again, I did not pay for this, so bless up to the
Yeah,
Good
gods.
for
you,
you.
you you did send a picture of the shower, and I
Look
appreciate it
nice.
because I love seeing a hotel shower.
Yeah.
the I have issues with certain places that I've stayed in Vegas because usually when I'm in Vegas, I'm with the dudes. When we hop on the train, the speed train to get over there, that's where you hear it,
Perfect
right?
timing.
Yeah, choo choo choo. But like when I'm in Vegas with the boys, sometimes maybe we're getting old and we need our own room at some point. But like it's like we're hardly in a room. We're gonna sleep here for a couple hours and then you go back gambling and drinking, whatever. But like, when you go into the bathroom, like there's some places where you can see into the bathroom because there's like not a lot of like walls or doors. Have you ever seen those things? And like you could technically look into the shower and see your dude showering.
When it's just like a wall, like a three-quarter wall or something.
I think they do that on purpose to like prevent people
Mhm.
from sharing rooms. Like they just want like couples to share rooms so you can see each other naked. It's like sexy, and then it's also to prevent people from bunking up that are not hooking up. That's my theory, is at least, because yeah, there's no reason for the little half door or like a little half wall, and then there's a shower and it's all glass. It's like, what the fuck? I'm not trying to see my dude's balls, man. I'm chilling in my
I've
room.
I've I've stayed like yeah, I've stayed in a place where I'm in the because we're not staying in a fucking suite. We're staying in a place where there's beds, there's a TV, and then there's a wall, and there's a bathroom. I feel like I have to look through my pictures, but it's like I'm pretty sure in one room I stayed in, you can just see into the bathroom. And then what it does, it
Please send this to me. I'm posting it on our story.
it just I don't like that, man. It's like if I'm going on to hotels.com or Expedia or whatever Tina Fey uses, because we're slowly showing how we can advertise for audition for advertising. Um, like that should be part of the filters, which is I want a non-sexual bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be an accommodation. Is that what you call it? An accommodation?
I think the toilet should be like in its own little prison cell, and then the shower should not have visibility. Like, if I'm with my girlfriend, I can just walk in there and look anyway. I don't need it to be on full display all the time. Let's get a little privacy.
And you have to have a door on the toilet. You have to have it.
Yeah.
There's no locks in that bathroom either, so you're on the honor system of like, hopefully like I'm in the shower and my dude's so drunk he just comes on in barreling and then starts yakking into the toilet, and I'm like, there's no there's no blockage. There's no.
That's a serious
I'm
risk.
gonna
What's up, dude?
I'm gonna say it. You need to get your own room.
I guess, but like,
Yeah, it's
But
time.
it's
It's
like all
time.
I'm doing is sleeping there and like just chilling for a couple hours. Like it just feels like a bummer to have to spend double the money when you're
You'll
barely
sleep so
there,
much more comfortably.
That's
You
true.
won't have to see your homie's junk out or hear him snore. I
yeah.
mean, yeah,
Is this
that's
is
my
it,
vote.
what is this a common problem for women?
No, I mean, we're just used to doing things in like a joint space anyway, you know? And then if somebody's tits out, I mean, they're tits out. Like we're seeing
Cooler.
it in or out of the shower, you know? Like if
Yeah.
the people that want their tits out want their tits out, and the ones that don't are like not having it, you know, and they make their own little privacy. But I think at this stage, I'd just be like, I'd max share with one person,
Yeah.
you know? Like or I want my own room.
I sleep in my underwear,
Yeah, he does.
and
That's
I
and you do
Even with
this in like a
people.
group setting,
we
sweating.
yeah. Oh, we're sweating too. You know what I'm
Yeah, that one too.
saying?
Ew, gross.
I actually didn't think about this. Because it's such a fucking like I don't even think about it until like Victor just nodded, said yes, he confirmed it. Because I was sleeping in my underwear. There was three other dudes in the room.
That wasn't the worst part about sleeping next to you, though.
What?
Tell me
Yeah,
more, tell me more.
this is like clinical or whatever. But it's kind of weird. I don't know if it's okay, but the teeth grinding was terrifying, dude. The teeth grinding was really
Oh, yeah, that's
fucking
right.
bad. Like
Mhm.
I've never heard someone grind their teeth that bad. My girlfriend she grinds her teeth, but you grind your teeth like
Yeah, I'm not
on
doing that.
another
If I
level,
know
dude.
you grind your teeth,
Oh
I'm
my
getting my
god.
own room and I'm like, fuck you, Mark. I'm not
That's
doing
like
that.
that's like horror movie stuff. Like the sound of it, it's like it actually is creepy.
Well,
And
But
your
he
problem.
has no
Yeah.
damage, so.
yeah, his teeth are fine. I don't know what your teeth are made of, but you're grinding something.
I I'm it's because I'm always on the grind, bro.
Yeah, he stays on the
Like,
grind.
that's just what I do. Like it's also your problem for being a light sleeper.
I don't think I'm a light sleeper. I think I just don't like sleeping with other people around. Like I
Mm.
sleep heavy in my apartment, but when there's like a bunch of dudes in the room all doing their own thing, snoring and
Dude, that's
shitting
just
at
a
random hours,
disaster.
it's like I am just not comfortable. It's like sleeping at somebody else's house. I was always the first one up because I'm
Yeah.
just like, what am I doing here? You know?
But also, Mark is up to no good. I wouldn't, I wouldn't even share a room with Mark on that pretense alone.
Yeah.
That's kind of insulting, I guess. I'm a little offended. I don't know what to tell you.
Are
Third Eye,
you?
Third Eye Portal
Damn.
says I moan in my sleep. I don't know
Come
that.
on, you guys.
Am I a
It's,
moaner?
no, it's not a moan. It's like when you get startled, like,
It's a gasp.
like
I gasp.
No
you
way. In his sleep?
he like gasps, yeah, and then like we're like, oh, I think we woke him up, and he just goes back to sleep.
And I
But
go,
like,
Do you have a lot of nightmares?
nah,
Well,
dude.
I need to
I
know.
don't even really dream. And I know I'm dreaming when I'm in a dream. So if it's bad, I just wake myself up. So it could be that.
Do you make any noise when you sleep, Vic?
I go
he does, yeah.
a lot because my teeth, my mouth is open, and the breath coming out just goes just like on its own. I do that a lot too. I used to do that when I was gonna fall asleep. I would go, and then I'll wake myself up with the noise. So I've got better at that.
That happens
I
to
used
me
to wake myself
sometimes.
up
Okay, so
going to sleep.
maybe we're getting a little ahead of it, but a little spoiler. Like we're kind of working behind the scenes to come up with like we have a new theme song cooking, right?
Hmm,
And
hmm.
one of my things I wanted was like, hey, like there's To Live and Talk in LA, which is all three of us, but the origin story was Evelyn had some assembly required. And I did really dig the theme of her, like, starting off the show with like a nice cool beat. It's like, hey, what's up?
Hmm.
Welcome, welcome. Maybe to honor that, what we'll do is instead of saying that, we'll just make the sounds we make when we're sleeping.
I love it.
Oh, oh, oh.
I'll grind
That
my
would be the
teeth.
worst. I can
Yeah.
no, thank you.
We could just get
Pass.
like a
Yeah.
remix version. And April Fools, we'll start with that one.
Yeah, April 1st. There you go. Wow,
Yeah.
launching strategy. Here we
Yeah,
go.
okay. So but like yeah, I think that's something to be said. We can probably just start making weird sleep sounds.
Yeah. You can work it into a song. I think there's any sound can be worked into a piece of music, you know? It could be that sound, it could be grinding teeth. It could be anything if you're creative enough, you
There's
know?
a
Can
creator out
remix
there
that.
that's just
Yeah.
dying to make this for us.
Somebody clip it.
I
That should be the sound my phone makes when I get a text, dude. That's what I should do.
Hmm,
the
hmm.
well,
The one when you wake up.
okay, well, like I don't know if Worldwide Handsome's in the chat and wants to like just start dropping dimes on you, but
Yeah.
before he does, do you want to tell us what you do when you sleep?
I don't make I don't think I make a lot of noise. I
Hmm.
occasionally like light snore like the good person does, but I drool in my sleep,
Oh, me
which is
too.
something I've battled with since the dawn of time. Like I remember in
What?
elementary school, the momager literally bought me like a plastic pillow because it would seep through to my
Wow.
pillows. So it was terrible. But I've realized since college, I've trained myself to like sleep on my back.
Hmm.
And I don't drool as much sleeping on my back. And I now try things like mouth tape occasionally to get like
What?
also breathing through my nose because I mouth breathe in my sleep,
Me too.
which is probably the reason why I drool. But
Wait, but how big are these drool pools? Because like I drool in my sleep, but I never even knew this was an issue. I just flip the pillow over and go back to bed. You got
no,
two sides
it's
to
like a
work with.
real.
Okay,
No,
how
it's a
big is it?
lot.
Like this is how big
Like
mine
I
are
would roll
sometimes.
into like yeah, like a little
Ooh.
It's
puddle.
fucking
It's too
cold. That's
much.
the thing. The saliva
Yeah,
gets
and it's
really cold.
disgusting. And then it
Yeah.
stinks. Like I don't need, and then I have to change my pillowcases all the time. So in college, I realized I gotta train myself to sleep on my
That is
back. It
hilarious.
helps. Yeah.
Well, I will recreate wet sounds.
That's it, dude.
That's
Fucking nailed it.
disgusting.
That's not his first time making that sound. He
Yeah.
was locked in.
An
Yeah.
absolutely
Wow.
terrifying sight, Worldwide Handsome says. That's me sleeping. Does the tape
Uh,
work? I see from you know who. I think. Now I can't remember if that's the right username, but
No,
no,
it's
it's
yeah,
not.
not.
no, it's not. That's
I don't know
another
who that
person.
is. Yeah, they're
I like
interested.
that. They have a little first. Does the tape work?
I think, yeah.
Um, yeah, it does work. I think it does, but it gets annoying. It also kind of works like a pimple patch a little bit, like around your whole lip area, because it's basically just suffocating it. So
I
it's
don't know
like a
if I
double
like that.
whammy if you guys like it. I also tried little nose strips. Those I'm not down with. They don't
I
work for
want
me.
those. Oh, I know. You're talking
Recording
about
in
the.
progress.
Oh my god.
The streak is over, guys. I just realized that.
That's half the
But,
show is gonna be
but
missing.
no. Okay, this is the recording for the video of Zoom just in case. But like
Oh,
the audio is done. I'm
mine
running a
also
spaceship here.
records. I forgot. I
Yeah.
record it too,
So
so it's fine. Okay.
okay. Well,
Men at
Okay, we're
work,
good.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's fucking slacking over here. All both of us.
I'm just thinking about drool. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I do in my sleep. That's my bad habit. Yeah.
We can figure something out.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel I drool a lot too. I thought drooling is a sign of being tired. Is what I probably saw on the
That means
Reddit
you're
thread or
sleeping really
Google.
good. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I
Maybe
just like have my mouth open and sleep on my side or my stomach and it just comes out.
I drooled yesterday just looking at a recipe video on my phone while I was taking a crap, and I was watching a video on Delish.com of a Turkish chicken something, and I drooled on the floor. I shit you not, dude. I was like, wow,
You
this is like
did
really good.
shit us. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm
Like,
dead.
I gotta make this fucking recipe, dude. This thing's good.
He's thinking about making dinner while making.
Hey man, I'm efficient. You know, it's like gotta keep it moving.
I'm crying.
See, I missed you guys. This is just to talk about just Victor on the can while he's just looking at dinner. This is
I know I trust you guys. I'm open about it now. You know,
You know, I
I'll
will
tell you
say
guys
I
what I'm
too
doing on the
just
John.
drool like that. I don't do it on the
Yeah.
John necessarily speaking, but I'll be like sitting and then like I look down and all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit.
Mm.
It's just like
Yeah.
I'm on my phone like a literal mouth breather.
I actually drooled while working out the other day. I was in
You were behind the
Oh yeah.
stairmaster.
no, I was in plank
He was
position. I'm
doing hip thrusts. He just
yeah. I started doing cat cows and like looking really slutty and I just started drooling. No, I was doing push-ups or something, or I was doing rows, and then all of a sudden I'm just thinking, I'm like, oh man, like my mouth is getting really moist, and then all of a sudden just spit came out, and I just tried to play it off like it was sweat, and I just stood up and just put my foot over it. So
Stomp and
You are
slide,
the
dude.
worst. You are the worst.
Well, what
I
else
go
is he
get a
gonna do?
little
You
Dude, they have those little wipies. You just go get a little wipey and you're like,
but it
my
was on the
bad, I
floor.
It's
drooled.
on the
It
floor.
was, it was on the floor.
Somebody, if somebody
Floor is
else
fair
would put
game.
their hand there, you
Yeah.
should clean it. Yeah, see? Graph at your nose.
If it's
You
on a
didn't wipe
mat, you should wipe it.
Oh.
If it's on the floor, no one cares, dude. It's
Yeah.
all good.
I was just, I was just grinding so hard. I had a stroke and my mouth just stayed open, and I just let the drool happen.
That's not ever something we need to recreate again.
Victor, what's up with you, dude?
Dude, you guys, I mean, I'm just surviving out here, man. Honestly, it's been a tough week, which is why I'm happy to see you guys.
Aw.
You know, I mean, it's okay, but like, I just feel like every week I got a new challenge, dude. So let me tell you guys. I went to the Grove on Saturday to the farmers market. They have a farmers market there. I don't know if it's really a farmers market. It's more of just like a dope food court, and they have a couple farmers there. But
Yeah.
anyway, I parked there. I go, you know who and I have been wanting to just check it out, and we've been a couple times, but we were with her mom last time, so we were kind of following her around. Anyway, we got some food, some beers, we're chilling, whatever. Have a great day. Picked up some stuff. I'm gonna go home and make us a delicious dinner. And then I pull into a 7-Eleven to get some Mexican Cokes because we needed them for dinner. And
All right.
as we get out of the car, my fucking tires are flat. My tire in the front is flat, right? So I'm like, oh my God, dude.
Hmm.
It's a weekend. So whatever, it's fine. Like, you know, I had to get a tow. Then I went to some place and they're like, yo, we close at 6. Fuck you. So I had to go somewhere else. They couldn't do it that day. So I had to get it done the next day and pick it up. Whatever, dude. It's cool. I'm out
And
600
all of
bucks.
this while you're towing your mother-in-law?
No. Sorry, that was the week prior. This is just me and my girlfriend.
Oh,
I sent
okay,
her
okay.
home in an Uber because I didn't want her to have to be in a truck with me and some tow truck guy.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah. I'll deal with it. And so, you know, a couple new tires, warranty, whatever, 600 bucks. Okay, fine, whatever. 2 weeks ago, I had to get some shit done on my car, and my gas line was. No, Third Eye Pearl, that's a good question. My stupid car does not have a spare. What the fuck is that, dude? Why do cars not have spares anymore? Do your cars have spares?
Yeah.
Mine does not have a spare. You know what they set me up with?
What kind of
Some
car do you have?
I have a Volvo S60 2015. It's not that
Oh, it's because the
new or
man made
fancy.
it.
Dude, I guess so. That's what that little symbol is, right? Um,
Yeah.
they gave me this stupid little machine that says if your tire pops, you plug this into it and it shoots a bunch of goo into the tire, and then you can drive the tire somewhere to get a new one, right? So a couple years ago, my tire pops and I plug in the goo machine and it's fucking expired and it doesn't work. I'm like, okay, dude. So I have AAA. Anywho, I got the tires fixed, whatever. Monday, I'm driving to work and I got pulled over, dude, for speeding. I was going 55 and a 40. I was so fucking pissed, dude. I've never got a ticket before. I've never been pulled over and actually given a ticket, right? I've always talked my way out of it. This guy was no bullshit. He's like, "Yep, I got you going 55 and a 40. Here's the gun. I'll be back. Give me your stuff." I was just like, okay. And I was so defeated that I just gave it to him. I didn't want to argue
Oh.
with him. What am I going to fucking argue with this motorcycle cop asshole? But it's like, when's the last time you guys gave a ticket? Did you like if looks could kill, this guy would not be on the earth anymore because I was so mad in that moment for him pulling me over, which was fair. But it's like I actually haven't been that pissed off in a really long time. Like I was thinking of cussing at him as I was pulling off the light, but then I thought he could probably give me another ticket, right?
Yeah. I don't know that they'll
Can they?
try. I don't know the legalities, so
I
I
feel
just
like
go, ah.
the way things are now, I don't know. Maybe he could pull me over, kick my ass, dude, call ICE or something. I don't know. I was thinking of saying,
I know.
fuck you, and then driving away because we were next to each other at the light right after he gave me a ticket. I'm like, dude, I hate
What
this
a
guy so
dick.
much,
Oh,
dude. I fucking
yeah.
hate this guy. I will say, I don't want to just rant forever, but it's like the speed that we need to be better about speed limits because it's like the speed limit changes like 4 times on this road, right? So he pulled me over, and by the time I made sure absolutely that he was pulling me over, even though there was nobody around me, I was like watching him in my rear view, and he flashed his stupid sound thing like 4 times. I'm like, okay, it's actually me. It was 45. So I pulled over 50 feet from where he clocked me, and it was 45, but on the ticket it says 40. So I'm like, this shit changes all the time, and this guy was just sitting where it was the lowest speed limit so he could give me a ticket there because it was easier. And it's like, I fucking hate the cops now. I don't even care. I'm done with them, dude.
I hate
They
that
were,
speed trap shit, dude.
yeah, like I was the first one off the light. I was running late. I'm like, I gotta go, dude. And as soon as I saw him, I hit my brakes, but it was too late. And I'm like, God damn it. You know,
Yeah,
what
they
can you
get
do?
you. They do it. Like they sit in that little corner on purpose. Oh, I'm sorry, Vic. That sucks. That
Honestly,
does.
I've spent like I don't know how much speeding tickets are, but I think they're expensive. I'm just mad about it, dude. I'm just mad at my car and the cops right now. And you know what though? It's okay. Otherwise, things are pretty good. I've been cooking some good food. I tried something new. This is all very boring 30-year-old stuff, but I made a really delicious salmon yesterday. I pirated a new video game, saved $70 there. I've been playing it and having fun. So you know what?
Hey.
It's not so
All
bad.
right.
Actually, what do they call segue into something else that just happened that was pretty good. Shout out to Hoffman. I don't know who Hoffman is, but I got a $50 check in the mail the other day for a class action lawsuit. Some guy named Hoffman like sued the gas company or something. And I
Nice.
was so happy. Oh, actually, it's right here. Um, he sued the sewer litigation, LA sewer litigation, something or other. I don't know what, but I feel like every time I get a class action check, it's like $12. But $50 is actually pretty good. Like I can buy something with this, you know?
They must have really messed up,
They
man. What
really
did they
fucked up.
do?
I don't know. I Googled it for 2 seconds. I was like, yeah, that seems good. Cash that bitch.
We don't
Uh,
have to question good funds, man. We accept
yeah.
those with open arms.
Someone sends me a check. I don't care where this came from or what the deal is. I am going to cash it. If it's a hoax or some kind of trap, I'll figure it out later. But I took the $50. And then you called me skinny today when I got on the call. So honestly, I'm back to level now.
We call you a
Um,
skinny queen,
yeah.
skinny
So
queen or king, I suppose.
that's okay. I'll take either one, honestly.
I
Oh,
got a
we'll
call,
switch it up.
I got a prepaid gift card for some type of class action lawsuit, and it's a digital gift card, like a Visa, you know, like those like prepaid
Mm.
cards, and I think it's like about $7 and change, which is this is I feel like it's impossible to spend.
Can't even
Yeah.
buy a sandwich with that. That's bullshit.
No.
But it's not even just the sandwich. It's just you. if I'm shopping online, sometimes places don't split the tender, so you have to be all in on one card.
Most
It's like,
places
Yeah.
won't, yeah.
yeah, like, and then like, so I don't know how to do it. So like, I'm sitting on $7 and change. I don't know how to spend it. I have to like go somewhere and like, hey, if I read you my debit card number, can you plug it all in and take away $7 and change, and I'll pay you the difference? It's so much fucking hassle. I don't know where I got this. It might have been from Verizon or something, but I'm sitting on this gift card I can't use.
What's the
That's
best thing you can
lame.
buy for $7? Chat, let us know. What is the best thing you can buy for $7? Because I think your options are kind of limited. You can get like one of those fun packs of socks, like just
Hmm.
one though, just one pair of socks
But
that's
the
like
hard
colorful.
part is if he buys anything online, you have to calculate shipping and all that.
Yeah, you got to be
And
in store.
yeah,
It's a huge pain in the ass, dude. Oh,
that sucks, dude.
in the chat, someone got a speeding ticket for going 90 on a 75. So we have like a bunch of speed
How
racers
much
here.
was the ticket
Yeah.
in the chat for that 90? Because I was also 15 miles per hour over the speed limit. Granted,
Mhm.
it was 40, so I feel like the stakes are lower here, but you never
I'm
know.
like, where is the speed limit 75? Can you also let us know that
Yeah,
in
it
the
must have been
chat?
like Nevada or something. I don't know.
She's driving on the Autobahn or something. He's like,
That's
what the
pretty
hell?
cool.
I mean, if we want to start talking about trials and tribulations, the Thursday, I didn't talk about it last week, so it was 2 weeks ago when it was raining hard. I drove out to Orange County because my friend was doing. He's an event planner and he put together this whole stand-up thing. He's, hey, do a comedy night for like these tenants in this really fancy ritzy apartment. It'll be a good time. I say, okay, sure. It's the night where it rains the fucking hardest, and I'm driving to Orange County from Hollywood all the way up there to Santa Ana or Santana, depending on who you ask. And I I pull up into the driveway and I'm like, hey, should I park in the street? And my guy says, nah, man, it's all good. Park in the lot and just park anywhere on the first floor. I said, okay, cool.
Oh no.
We do
Oh,
the
better not,
show
dude.
2 hours, and then all of a sudden, I come back down and my car's not there.
Shut
My,
up.
my, my car is not there. And you have this moment where like this happens. I feel like this happens to me sometimes, and I'm just in the wrong spot. I'm like one floor off, or like
Sure.
I took a wrong turn,
Oh
and then I
no.
go down one level, and I'm like, that there's only two levels. So I went back up, and I'm like, that's the car I parked next to. My car was supposed to be here. I think it's towed. So my favorite part about this was I see yellow flashing lights outside the gate, and I'm thinking, oh my god, that might be my car. And I'm trying to run, and remember, I have I'm recovering from
Ah,
this injury, so my body tells me immediately, you can't run. So my body just locks up, and I'm like hobbling over. It's not the place. We talked to the building, and then someone got my car towed because I parked in someone's spot, but no one told me, and I had to like spend an extra hour and a half in Santana. And I'm like, okay, like
did you have to pay to
That
get it out?
sucks.
the silver lining about this is that I didn't have to pay,
Oh,
and it's
wow.
Ugh.
because the building, like I guess when you live in these like fancy buildings, they have a partnership with people who tow, and like they had to clear it with them, like, hey, he didn't, it was towed by mistake, so don't charge him. But I
Hmm.
had to get a ride to the tow area. I've never been to Santa Ana.
Dude, that
That
blows.
really
I don't even,
sucks.
I know, like, I don't even know what's in Santa Ana. I went in there and I'm like, what the fuck is this place?
I couldn't even tell you where that is.
If
How
you're
did you
the
not
best thing,
mention this before? Because I would have been telling everybody how pissed I was about this. Like shit like this that happens to me. Oh my god! I went when I was at work on Monday. I told everybody there how I was so mad about getting a ticket, and they all had worse off things happening, and I still was like, nah, I got a ticket this morning though, dude. It's worse. Like I know everybody has problems, but y'all have to hear this. You're a
400
trooper.
bucks.
400?
$400, dude.
Kern County. I don't even know where that is. Let me Google that real
That
quick.
sucks.
Isn't
If
it,
I have to spend four
isn't it
hundred
like,
bucks, I'm gonna be sad.
dude?
I was thinking like
Huh?
3. And you got to go to
Oh,
traffic
it's
school and you have to
near.
pay for traffic school so your insurance doesn't go up. It's like, this is really fucked, man.
Oh, it's like near Bakersfield,
Hmm.
I think.
Ugh.
It's a
Well,
bad
I mean,
sign.
well, with that money, you'll probably run Bakersfield at that point. You pay that fine.
Damn,
Wow.
seriously, you're gonna be the mayor of
Yeah.
Bakersfield.
Mhm.
Have you guys, since we were talking about OC, I know I mentioned this one to you a little bit, Mark, but have you heard of Book of, I don't know if it's Ellie or Eli, but this is a guy on social media right now that's like, day 137 of trying every like bean and cheese burrito on the planet. Have you guys seen this guy?
Mm-mm.
You
No.
sent it to me.
I
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was. Like I was just on TikTok and he would come up on my stuff and you know me, I am Hispanic. I love me a good bean and cheese burrito. So
Classic.
I'm like falling in love with him dipping these burritos into these salsas and eating it and I'm like I want that and then sometimes he'll get like the sides and stuff too, like the tacos. It gives you a little flavor of the week, kind of Keith Lee style. But
Mm.
this guy apparently is an Anaheim native. I know that's not LA, but it's still a local. And he's a Laker fan. And he ended up like launching this huge business out of pulling traction from this kind of event. Look at that cattail, so cute.
This stupid
Yeah,
cat.
Um,
Tiffany's on the air.
we love a fluffy
No,
cattail. Look at
get out
that.
of here. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah,
continue.
but he has a fabulous channel, and I don't know if you guys are not following him, show him some at least Cali love and support. Book of, I'm gonna assume it's Ellie, Elie. Could be
Oh,
Eli,
I
but
think it is Ellie. The Book of Eli, isn't that like a movie or something?
well,
But this is Ellie because it's got an extra E on there.
I'm assuming it's
Mm.
Ellie. Yeah, I don't know, but the bean and cheese burritos, if you guys are into that, check it out. They do a bunch of other stuff too, like trying other things, doing the same kind of style stuff. But it was awesome. I'm so glad that I came across that, and you know me, foodie to foodie. I gotta share that with y'all.
Interesting, he went bean and cheese. You know, of all the things, like if I was gonna say, I'm gonna try everything on the planet of this thing, I don't know that I'd go bean and cheese burrito. You know, but they're
What
good.
would
They
you
are good.
pick?
I would just go with like a carne asada burrito because I feel like then it just gives you a little more, just a little more
Yeah, I
something.
need at least rice or something
Bean and
in
cheese is a
there,
little
like bean
light.
cheese rice.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it's got some sour cream in there, I'm sure, but it's like,
it's a staple, dude. Every
yeah,
Mexican restaurant has just like a bean and cheese burrito, and I
sure.
think that's why he did it. Yeah, I'm seeing that in YouTube and in Twitch chat. Vic, you should do traffic school online, so
Yeah,
that it doesn't hurt your
that's
license.
what I've heard. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. I'm just sort of like not thinking about it and just ignoring it right now, but I will though. I'm gonna look into it pretty soon. I have the
I
ticket in
mean,
my bag.
you should just do it. Like, don't even do the online course. Do it in person for the content.
I'm
Because
going to traffic school.
Do the
Set up
do
a
the
camera.
online course, Vic.
Yeah.
Vic, do the online course.
no, dude, don't do the online course because I remember taking when I was 17. If you weren't like 18 yet, you had to take the hours of traffic school. And I remember when I was 17, I was in traffic school, but it wasn't just me and other 17-year-olds. It was people who got speeding tickets and did all this shit. So they show you movies like Red Asphalt, where some like horrible
It's
deaths
terrifying.
happen. Yeah, and you see bad acting videos, and it,
You
you
love that
you
shit.
you make an afternoon out of it, and you get something expunged from your license, so you don't have to pay like your insurance rates.
And
So
maybe I'll meet my new best friend at traffic school. You never know. You know, or
Your
our
new best
next
friend.
or our next guest or something or whatever. I feel like traffic school is a place where anybody could be there. I guess who the fuck's going to in-person traffic school though? That's the filter here because I think there's like it's like jury
It's
duty.
literally Mark. It's just
Yeah,
Mark.
it's just be like me and but Mark's pretty cool. Like if I met like another version of Mark, like a like a
Dude,
like a white
alt
Mark or
Mark?
something, or like
My
a
God.
Mexican or black Mark, that would be super cool. And then I'd have a new friend. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like jury duty's that way too, where I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
oh,
This is like such a random selection of people just drop down in this room, so it could be kind of cool.
that's
What
my
you got,
good
Mark?
news.
What you got?
That's my good news is that I got summoned for jury duty.
Oh,
I'm fucking
I'm
I'm
happy
congratulations.
for
so
you.
fucking stoked. I need everyone to put their energy out there for me because I want to do jury duty. The problem is like I was summoned for March or like yeah, it was March. But like the thing is I'm still in physical therapy, so I don't want to miss any physical therapy sessions. So I pushed it to August. So I picked the summertime when nobody wants to do it. I'll be there in downtown LA in August, hopefully, and I might be a juror. And I'm praying to the gods that they pick me.
Dude, it's actually not that hard to get in. Like I feel like when I was there, everybody was fucking crazy. So as long as you're just like normal, like just be like a totally medium normal person, like they want you because everyone
No,
is
but,
nuts. Everyone has upset about something. Everybody's got these
mhm.
opinions. Like I was just
I've
like,
just
yeah, I'm
never even
okay.
made it. You guys get selected to go in?
I've only
Like you
gone
have to go
once.
in?
That
You've
was the
never been
only
summoned?
time.
I never get selected to go. Like I just had jury duty like the second week of January. It was like January 6th or something like that. And they didn't tell me to go in. They were like, you're dismissed.
Yeah, I did. So that was the first time I was ever summoned. It was the night before to see if you will we will need your services. Went through the week, they didn't need me. I was bummed out. Second
Damn,
time
that
happened
sucks.
about like in 2017, 2018, 2018, 2019. I was in downtown and I was just sitting there, and this is the closest I ever got because I was only been there twice. And they took me into a courtroom and they started interviewing jurors, but they already started the process, so I was so far behind. And this was late in the
Mm.
day at this point, and it was the case was one of the members from New Kids on the Block.
Oh,
This was in Burbank. He rear-ended a family in a van.
Oh
It was like,
shit.
and of course, there was three generations of family in that van, and everybody had some type of injury. Someone had memory loss. Someone had sciatica.
Whoa.
yeah.
Someone like had like someone contracted fucking measles from that hit or something. But everyone had something like from grandpa and grandma all the way down to the kids. They had something, and
Amnesia.
they were suing. Yeah, I'll never know my grandchildren because I forgot who they were 5 seconds ago. And, like, it was all these things, and then they started interviewing jurors, and then they hit the cap, and they said, "Okay, go back into the waiting room," and then they just dismissed me. So I never even got to go.
Man, you're
That
close. You're
stinks.
really
I
close.
was close. I
Yeah,
was.
you were really close.
I could taste it. I could taste
Well,
the.
save the date, y'all.
Mm.
August. When did you push it to?
Sometime in August.
Just be
All
the
right,
most
in
average
August.
Joe you can, okay? Just have like a peanut butter jelly sandwich in the morning. Show up, just dress in a normal clothes. None of these fun shirts. Just be like your normal ass basic dude, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
No fancy shoes.
Okay.
Wear some Keds
Yeah,
if you have them.
cats. Oh my
Some
God.
Vans, some normal slip-ons. Like just be your averagest fucking day ever. You know what? I never want to rear end anybody because I'm glad my car has a thing, or it'll just break if I'm gonna like run a kid over. It'll just stop, it smashes the brakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's happened a couple times now where it saved my ass. Because the case that I was on, I was juror number 3, and
Wow, you made it in?
yeah, the one time they actually called me in. It literally, I sat down there and I had my laptop, like, oh, I'm gonna be working all day, okay. And they right away pulled me into the courtroom, and then as soon as they talked to me, they're like, "Is there any reason you don't want to be here?" And I said, "Yeah, I don't get paid at all for being here. Like every day that I'm here, I am losing money. I cannot be here." And they're like,
Like,
"That's too
great.
bad. Yeah, fuck
Let's
you.
pick you.
You're
I pick
perfect for
him.
the job. We have a fucking 1,000 people out there that would gladly do this because they get paid time off, but nah, we like you too much." Anyway, some lady rear-ended a dude, and his back was hurting. You know, he had all these spine surgeries and stuff. We awarded this guy $1 million, $1 million for his injuries. And honestly, I was going to bat for this dude. I was like, nah, fuck that, dude. She needs to pay, dude.
Dude, he had surgeries and
He had
shit.
multiple spine surgeries. He's still fucked up. He was crying. Once he started crying on the stand, I was like, no man would cry up there unless it was real, dude. I don't believe that he's faking. I
Yeah,
really did not.
damn.
Um, but it's like there were people that were like, no, people fake it all the time. Give him nothing. And I'm like, you really want to give him nothing? Are you fucking serious? What if it was your dad or your grandpa or whatever? So we gave him $1 million. So don't rear end anyone, because if they sue you, you're fucked. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, the people are all in consensus that if you get fucked in a fender bender like that or somebody just rear ends you, they're guilty. And it's usually their fault. It
Just come
usually
out
is.
immediately and say, "Oh my god, my back," and that's it. And then you just drive home and just take their ass to court, dude. That's all you got to do.
No, I mean, yeah, that could be it. Speaking of spinal injuries, Universal Studios was in the news. Did you see this?
Ooh,
No.
no. Tell us more.
Headline: Grandmother awarded millions for injury on Harry Potter ride. This story was brought to you by Graffiture. Just wanted to,
Oh
No.
wow,
because you can submit, we can
Graffiture.
submit your stories. We'll talk about it.
that's
To
awesome.
live
If
and
you if
talk in
you
LA at gmail.com.
Yeah, we can make that happen. An Arizona grandmother was awarded 7.25 million by a California federal court after suffering a debilitating spine injury on the Harry Potter ride at Universal Studios Hollywood more than 2 years ago. Pamela Morrison, 74, suffered a crushed spine when she exited the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey ride in September 2022.
Oh.
When she
Morrison,
exited,
who was Morrison, who was spending the day at a park with her grandson, slipped when leaving the moving walkway onto solid ground after being asked to exit the ride when her harness failed to secure, the LA Times reported. The belt was still moving, and so my foot went on that belt, and then my other foot went to the stationary floor, and it knocked me off my feet. Morrison's attorney, Taylor Cruz, argued that during the trial that the fall was due to employees' failure to halt the moving walkway and allow the woman to exit the ride in a safe manner. So
I have
she
to do
is
that.
$7.25 million richer for crushing her spine.
I need to do
That
something,
is,
dude, because I'm tired of working. I'm tired. Like,
dude, I
can
need
I,
to like quadruple my income yesterday, you know?
Yeah.
dude? I
I
just want to
think
like, I'll just lose a finger or something. Like, just something that's not that big of a deal. I don't want to break my spine, but like, I
It
could.
has to be debilitating though if you're gonna make that much
Yeah,
money.
for
yeah.
sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll give up my pinky for like $7 million. Oh my
No,
god,
dude.
all day in an instant. I don't go fuck how painful it is, dude. I would do it.
Evelyn, I think Evelyn will appreciate this too because with Pamela Morrison when she took the spill, essentially it was something along the lines of "I fell delius and can't get up" charm.
The chat had it better when they just said, "Help! I've fallen. I can't get up."
I fell help. I
It's like life alert.
fell delius down and I can't get up.
What
Charm.
is that? Is that like a
That's a
Harry
Harry
Potter
Potter.
thing?
That's a Harry Potter spell.
Feldelius?
Yeah. Oh, it's Fidelius. I thought, I thought you'd appreciate that.
Oh no, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm not enough of a Harry Potter geek. I just watched
But that's
Deathly
pronounced.
Hallows
Fidelius? What?
like 2 weeks ago.
What spell is that? Fidelius?
It's a complex charm that conceals a secret into the souls of his chosen secret keeper.
Sounds like a bank or something.
Yeah.
It's it's close to like Fidelis for Latin. That's all I have. Yeah, it's not a common one. Mark.
I don't know.
Mark.
I like the
I know.
Harry Potter
I know.
names, but that one was
Yeah.
not great.
It's
Dang.
because
Wait,
you
how
just
old was she?
72.
Holy, why is this
Uh,
woman trying to get on there anyway?
why
At
is she
what
asking
age
for all
should
this
one stop
money?
riding
Like
roller
she's too
coasters?
old.
72.
No, she's too
Dude,
old.
she's living life, dude. She was with her grandchildren child.
I
Graphicher
mean,
asked, at what age do you stop riding a roller coaster? Obviously, 72
dude,
minimum.
like 37,
Okay,
bro.
okay. All
I
right,
went on a roller
let's
coaster. I wanted
No,
to die
stop.
so bad. We're losing time, you
I
guys.
think like 50.
okay. Well,
Maybe.
let me argue this for her. That is not a traditional ride. Where like you are on a time crunch once you get on there to get off, right? We've all been on a ride because you have to get on a moving belt. The fixture or the ride itself is moving, and you have to
But this
hop
is
in there.
standard. This is standard. This is like
It's not
Haunted
standard,
Mansion. What?
but
I'll
it,
Oh,
Disneyfy
Haunted
it.
Mansion. Yeah, you
It's
know
the same
this.
thing. They
but
have these, but they're annoying.
Haunted Mansion's slower compared to this.
I don't know. I haven't been in a while. I gotta go there.
I don't know.
I just think
Evelyn,
old people like. I think they shouldn't have given her so much money because she's so old. She can't even. What's she gonna do with all that?
I
Go
just
to
know that
bingo?
I'm just I can't believe like Evelyn would decide like side off on Universal side. I just expect a Patrona more from you.
They're
Ah,
so
that one's good.
bad.
Okay,
It
I
was.
like that.
See, there you
How are
go.
you
See?
It's
talking and doing that at the
close.
same time? You're pretty
It's.
good.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
Give them less
expect a
credit, Vic.
Patronum more
You
from
know,
you. That's funny. That's the first one in a while that I'm genuinely laughing at. I feel like usually I'm like, oh my god.
I
Every time I'm just like I'm waiting like for the punchline, and I'm like, oh, that was it.
There he
That was
goes.
it.
Yeah. Dang.
Dang, that
Oh,
does suck. Sorry for that lady
yeah. I'm like
and for
mad at her,
Universal
but
Studios.
I gave
I
somebody.
like the only gripe I have with this is that like she's an Arizona woman taking money back to her home state. I like it. Does California like
Yeah, she should
taking
have
money
to
from
spend
Melton.
it here. You know,
Actually, that's a good call. You have to move here.
you gotta move here or just go on a shopping spree on
How
Rodeo
much did they
Drive.
order?
$7
$7.25 million.
million.
Seven
Yeah.
point two five.
Think-
You could live the rest of your life on that if you're 72 in California. You could do
Dude,
it.
Yeah.
I could live the rest of my life on that. I'm not gonna make that.
That's actually
How
a
long is
good
it gonna
point.
take
Like,
us to make 7 million fucking dollars, dude? It's a long time.
It's up to the listeners. It's up to our fans. You guys make it happen. Dream big.
just eat
Wow.
shit on the Harry Potter ride.
Did you guys hear about the Yankees?
What happened
What
with the
about the
Yankees?
Yankees?
I hate the Yankees, but I'm gonna talk about them. They ended their policy. 49 years they had this stupid policy of you cannot have like facial hair. You can't have a beard if you play on the
What?
Yankees. And
Yeah.
they canceled it. They finally did. There's enough guys with beards that I don't know why. Maybe they want to draft someone that's got a mean beard and he's just like it's a non-negotiable for him, but they canceled that policy. They used to all be clean shaven for 50 years. I just think
I
it's
don't even
funny.
know why that would be a thing. Like in Catholic school, because I went to Catholic high school,
Yeah.
that's also a thing. Like men can't have facial hair, and I was just like, like, what is it? Is it? Because it
Cuz
makes them look messy?
the Yankees are fucking stupid. Yeah, I think it's like a oh we're
Because they suck.
Like American clean cut Yankees. You know what I mean? We gotta be shaved up. That's what I've always thought. I don't know if there's like a reason for it, but I just think they thought what 50 years ago maybe it was like a Vietnam thing. Like they didn't want like they wanted like clean cut dudes. They didn't want to look grungy, but it's still like. Get the fuck out of here with that, dude. Don't tell me what to wear. Unless it's like a fireman thing where you can't have it because you have to wear a thing. But it's like they're out there playing a fucking game with a ball. Like, let's relax a little bit. So I'm glad that they came to their senses. I still
Me
hate the
too. Me too.
Yankees, but I just thought that was funny. You know?
Well,
The Yankees is baseball, right?
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, I hate all baseball. All of it.
Well,
But not the
but
Dodgers, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'll support the Dodgers because LA, you know how it goes. But
Okay.
I don't baseball.
That's fine.
well,
You don't have to
well,
love
I
it.
mean, good news for you, Victor. It's spring training, so there's only 869 more games left to go in the
Yeah.
season because that's how long baseball is.
Hopefully I can catch one of them, you know, because, jeez.
And
We're
in your
running out
in
of time.
betweens, Vic, some ideas for you in the chat. You know, just keep riding roller coasters till they pay out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wear like tap dancing shoes next time I go to the or like bowling shoes next time I go to Magic Mountain.
No, you need Do you remember you need Heelys
Yeah.
or do you remember the shoes? They were like soap. They were called soaps. Where like
No.
they were meant to so you could grind rails. They weren't like wheel shoes. They just had this thing at the bottom of the shoe so you could grab onto rails and grind on them like you were on a skateboard, but you were on shoes.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh my God, I forgot about these.
I think
Yeah.
Rapture's on to something. He says wear heels. I think I'm gonna wear
Yeah.
heels. I'm gonna eat
Dude,
shit
yeah.
in these heels, right, and like injure myself, and then sue, and then I'll turn it into like a anti-cross dresser like sexuality thing on top of myself getting injured. That way, if they don't pay me, they're gonna look like bigots.
I
I
mean,
don't
as
know.
long
You
as
got to be careful because then they're gonna say that it's your fault for wearing those kinds of shoes.
What?
Because
I
I
can't
also
express
saw
myself.
in the YouTube chat that they have signs throughout the rides, right? And that say that like you're taking the risk. This woman just happened to like break her whole ass shit, you know? So you kind of have
Yeah,
to look at like why did she win? Do your like reverse
I
engineering
gotta
from there.
study.
well,
Yeah, you gotta
I
go
gotta
to
hit
the
the books.
research, the facts.
Victor, if you wear heels, you got to commit, dude. You got to wear those women loungewear pants. Do you have?
Oh, I'm ready,
With,
dude.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
you have to go all in, dude.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's easy. And I'll wear like my sun hat and I'm fucking ready to go, dude. Looking cute and comfy. And I'll just bust my shit going down the stairs or something. I don't know. Like there's plenty of places. I think going to Magic Mountain and doing it is a mistake though, because we all know they don't have the
They
money,
don't pay
dude.
out. They don't
No,
pay
I
out
think
at
it's a
Magic Mountain.
Disneyland thing. Maybe Knott's. Knott's has been safe for a while. You know,
Yeah, but
just
they're for
eat
the
shit on
children.
Montezuma's
It
revenge.
has to be like a Disney
Disney.
or
Okay.
or a universe. The thing about Disney though is like they're on you. Like they're like hawks, you know. They'll catch you before you fall, you know?
Yeah. In the chat, how do you feel about people taking off their shoes on roller coasters?
It's fucking animals, dude.
What if it's a chancla?
They're like, okay,
I guess that's fine.
But why are you
I'm
wearing chanclas
I'm
to
going
a
to
theme
backtrack
park?
this.
Yeah.
I was at Disneyland the other day, and I saw someone wearing flip flops, and it just reminded me how much I hate flip flops.
Yeah.
Those cannot be comfortable in Disneyland. I'm fucking sorry, dude. Wear proper shoes, because then what happens is you ride one of those stupid rides where your feet hang. It's disgusting, bro. I
I
hate that shit.
I hate flip flops as well. I don't know where it was. I think it was when I was at the Grove and I saw a man walking flip flops. I just looked at him in disgust. Like, what the fuck are you
I literally,
doing?
I literally saw. No, that means that a white man's gonna be displaying his toes in public, and I was just like, why do people have to say it like that? Like, I never had a
Dude, it's
problem
so
with it
true.
until I start hearing about people talking about men in flip-flops, and I'm just like,
Flip flops are gross.
Dude, flip flop, it's fucking offensive. I told you the only way you're allowed to wear them is if I pick up a rock and throw it and it lands on the beach, you can wear it.
Yeah.
Outside of that, like wearing sandals and flip flops, you just look fucking disgusting. And it's not even disrespectful to you and your family. It's disrespectful to me because I have to look at it.
Yeah. I have to be near you and your stank ass feet. I saw this guy. We were at the Grove and he was wearing basketball shorts and flip flops. And I'm like, God, I fucking hate you, dude. Like, do better, you know? It's not
I'm
that's not
okay. I
right.
don't care how much money you
That's not
have or
right.
what you're. Just wear some fucking shoes.
okay. So I think I've mentioned this before, but getting ready for work, part of my rituals now is watching I Love Lucy.
Mhm.
And it's such a mind fuck. I swear to God. One, they're smoking inside. It's cool.
Cool.
I like that. But like, they are constantly wearing a suit, constantly wearing a suit.
Yeah,
There
that's
was a,
crazy.
there was an episode where Lucy wanted to go to the movies. She might have called it. She might have called it the Talking Pictures or something. That's how old this
Mhm.
shit is,
Mhm.
right? And Ricky wanted to go in a flannel and a white tee. He looked like a cholo from Northeast LA, like a fucking doing it for the Rasa.
My foo.
And Lucy said, "Absolutely fucking not. Go back in there and dress up because we're going out." And like into a suit, and Ricky's like, "I'm comfortable. What's the big deal? I want to go see a movie." Like, and Lucy's saying, "Absolutely not." We have gone so far the other end of the spectrum where people are wearing flip-flops to Disneyland or flying. It's fuck you. I honestly I can't say that enough. I fucking hate it. It's disgusting. Like,
Yeah, it's
So
not
where
right. That's for sure.
my mom raised me to just not wear like sweats or PJs out. I actually wore basketball shorts today with shoes and a normal sweater just to Vaughn's real quick to buy a couple things. But it's like it's weird because even at like work or at like school, like kids at school look terrible. At my job, everyone is wearing like sweats and like UGG boots or like They all look like like shit basically. Besides me and the one other person that's professional. And it's like I was
Mhm.
telling her because I'm a manager, I'm like, we gotta get a dress code up in this bitch, dude. Everybody here looks like crap. Like we can't all be wearing sweats. And so you know what happened yesterday? I walked in and I saw on my desk a magazine open to the polos and now they want to order matching polos for everybody so we have a uniform because everyone looks so shitty except for me. I buy all my stuff from Banana Republic. I always got a nice crew neck on with my chino pants. I look sharp every fucking day at work, dude. And these bitches wearing sweats and UGG boots ruined it for everyone. So now I have to wear a matching shirt to work every day. The same fucking shirt? Like I can't live like
It
that.
makes me
I'm going to
nauseous a
quit.
little bit,
I'm
honestly.
going to
Like,
quit.
why are people walking around like this? Why do we think it's okay? Like, it makes me miss a little bit, like when people used to like, I don't want to say dress up on an airplane because it's highly convenient to be wearing sweats on an airplane. But like, I saw somebody else in the chat say, I don't know how to pronounce this sandal, Tiva or Teva. I didn't know what you were referring to, and then I Googled it, and I was like, no, when I see these in public, I'm alarmed. They're
Oh
somehow
yeah.
worse than a flip-flop. The only thing that's probably worse than this is like when people wear like the toe shoes, not when they're like rock climbing or like you're just like at Disneyland. No, no, please don't do that. All of those can be canceled if you ask me.
dude, like, do better. Eh, I don't know why we have to have this conversation. Like, even when I was a teenager, I was like, I'm not gonna wear like certain. How about that? Because all of a sudden, when you're feeling a little uncomfortable, then all of a sudden you shut down, and you're like, I don't think I can be here because I'm not feeling comfortable. Big
Yeah,
deal.
you're not supposed to be able to just like go to sleep wherever you are. Like, I don't care. You don't need to be that comfortable. Like, sweats are for like sleeping, for lounging. We are not lounging when we're at work or at Magic Mountain. Like, you're at school, put on some fucking jeans, dude. Get over it. I don't know. They're just not, it's not that bad.
I was seeing
People got to
this
figure it
girl
out.
on TikTok that's like 17, and she was trying to say that like all of her house rules were unfair. And her mom was like, all right, tell her what the first rule is, you know? And the first rule was like she couldn't have her phone in her room after like 9 p.m. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it was like
Mm,
nine, or it was like, I think it was 9 on weekdays, like 11 on weekends or something like that. She's like, you don't need to sleep with your, like, that's an interesting one because I don't know why, but I don't disagree, right? But I don't agree, but I don't disagree. And then the next one was like the fact that I can't wear pajamas to school because pajamas are basically like that's like our new uniform. Everybody wears pajamas to school, and I'm the only one who's not allowed to wear pajamas to school. And I was just sitting there and I'm like, I specifically remember at my public school, the dress code was no pajamas. And I'm like, when did that
Mhm.
change? Like, what, how, did I miss that? How are people getting away with just wearing PJs to school?
they probably got sued or something. I don't know. But it's like, why do you even want to wear pajamas? Like, nobody
Yeah.
looks good in pajamas. I
I,
would
I,
think like the vanity of high school kids and the insecurity would keep them
Uh-huh.
from wearing pajamas so they look a little better, but they don't. Because even like leggings, I think to school, maybe a little like racy, shows a little too much, but it's not as bad as pajamas. Pajama bottoms is like rock fucking bottom, dude. You
mm.
know, Mark?
I will, I will, let's talk about Vegas. Pack used to run Vegas. Frank Sinatra, all the people who were elegant. And then all of a
Mhm.
sudden now I'm gambling next to someone with a get her done shirt and UGG boots and jorts.
Yeah.
This is not what Vegas was. Frank Sinatra is rolling over the three prostitutes in his grave right now. And it is not okay.
Well, let's
Times
see.
have
Do we
just
make an
changed.
exception to the rule? If you're third eye portal and have sweaty feet, do you like sandals? Are they okay? Are the Tivas now okay? He hates sandals, but the Tivas come through. Do we yay or nay them? If you have, that's kind of, that
Wait.
sucks.
Okay, if you're using it to throw out the trash at home, that's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
What
What
if
is
you
the
get
question?
sweaty
Is it,
feet?
what do
What
you
if you
mean
get
sweaty
sweaty
feet? What?
feet? Like constantly sweaty, like
So
it
he
gets
can't wear
gross,
like
gets hot in
socks
your
and
shoes.
shoes?
It's
No,
too
he
hot,
has to bring three
presumably.
pairs of socks with him everywhere. He's got to carry a backpack and he's got to take
Mhm.
a pack of socks or two extra every day and just switch them out like on your lunch break or something, dude. You can't wear sandals, dude.
I want to judge you guys so hard right now. How often do you change your socks in a week?
Every day I wear a set of fresh socks. Do people wear socks for more than a day? Wait, what?
Mark?
Every day.
Yes, I love this. There's this viral thing going on right now where they ask people this, and people are like, some people say like a couple of days. Some people say they'll wear like two pairs throughout a
Dude,
week. And I'm like, nah, dude, you put on your socks, you take them
that's
off, you switch the socks.
crazy.
Hmm.
That's crazy because I feel like there's nothing better than like putting on a pair of fresh socks. Like when sometimes I'll wear two pairs of socks in a day. When I'll come home and I have to go back out, like I'm going out for dinner or something, I'll
Hmm.
change into new socks and I'm like, like it's like I'm back,
Yeah.
dude. You
Now I'm
know?
starting to enjoy it. It's like a
Yeah.
fresh set of sheets, you know? So nice and clean.
Third Eye Portal's feeling sizes. Okay, guys, I only use them for the beach. Okay. Okay, that's good.
We
Then you're
Okay.
accept
good.
you as you are. We
Yeah.
accept you as you
You
are.
get a pass.
So,
We love you again.
you change your socks every day,
Oh
do you?
yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I'll do it at different times in the day, so I might go over like 24 hours, but yeah, I'm changing them every day.
You have fun socks too? I feel like you would have fun socks.
Yeah,
I
I
have
think
Harry
so too.
Potter socks, I have Grinch socks. I like themes, so like I look like my Halloween socks in March. I do. I go hard in the paint with the socks. Like you and your shirts, me and my socks.
Oh, I go hard in the paint with socks too.
Oh
Socks are
hell
my
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I don't do that.
You
What,
don't
you
do it,
just
so you.
got black, white, and gray in there, Vic?
I actually just added white to the collection like 2 weeks ago, and I wear them, and I'm like, damn, like I
They
look
look
good in
good,
these white
huh?
socks,
They look
dude.
good.
I wear them to work on
Skinny
Monday,
clean.
and I have to take the shoes off to like because the floors or whatever, and the white socks are fucked. They're just brown on the
Oh
bottom, and I'm
yeah.
like, oh my god, like these socks are ruined. And I was actually sad at the end of the day because I ruined this fresh pair of white socks that were so perfect. Like it's a bummer.
I'm gonna
Um,
figure out how to fix that, and when I do, I'll let you know
I'll
because
buy
this
some new
is.
ones.
I just got some cute as they're little cats with like some flowers,
Yeah.
and they're white, and I wore them in a shoe, and the material is like it automatically starts staining. And
No.
for the chat at Graphic Sock, I don't know if
I've
you guys are
never
down with
worn a
that.
toe sock.
It freaks people out. You can't put them out in public. I took my shoe off at work one day, and I was judged for
It's like toe
months.
shoes.
They don't like it. They don't
Yeah.
like it.
It's like a toe shoe. So
I, I, I
nobody
had
wants the toes.
I had to ditch white socks. I own no white socks
Yeah.
anymore. They have been disqualified from my wardrobe, and I have to. So I had a quarter midlife crisis, and I didn't know what to do with my life because I was bottoming out in my mid 20s, and I said I need to change something. So I just started getting socks, and all of a sudden it just added up over time, and now I have a shit ton of socks, and I have more than I know what to do with it. But I have a fresh pair every day because of it.
You can never have too
Yeah.
many socks, I feel. You can
No.
never have too many socks or underwear. Like
Like
that's
No.
when
perfect.
I pack a bag, I always bring like double. I think of how
Yeah.
much underwear I need, and then I pack double because I'm like, and socks
Yeah.
as well because I just want. That's
Just
what
in
I have to
case.
have fresh because that's how I feel fresh. I don't even need to take a shower. I can just like use like a wipe, and then if I swap my underwear and socks, I'm like, okay, I'm good to go. Like everything's cool, you know?
New me.
Yeah.
I think that's our new thing. Tomorrow, anyone who's listening to the show, who's here on Twitch or YouTube, or maybe you're listening to this on, you're listening to the Live and Talk in LA on Apple Podcast, Spotify, however your podcast, take a picture of your socks and send it to and tag us.
Okay.
Step your sock game up.
I'll
Tag
even
us.
do it.
We'll share it. We'll share you on our stories.
Somebody bought me
Or we'll
fun socks
open a
for
P.O.
Christmas,
box.
and I haven't opened the box, the pack. I
Dude,
know.
you
I don't know
got
what to do
to.
with them. I'm like, they're freaking Demon Slayer socks. I'm like, oh fuck,
Oh,
okay,
hell yeah. I have
they're
some of those
cool, but
too.
I just,
I have
I'm like,
Fruits Basket.
you would. That's fucking funny.
Are they high?
That's nice.
Are they high socks?
Mhm.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, they're pretty
Well,
high.
The higher they are, the downer the foo,
The
right?
higher the
That's
socks,
what's up.
the
That's
downer the
true.
foo.
Well, I think that's a good place to end. We're gonna go ahead and get the pillow talk soon. So, who wants to take us out today?
I guess I'll do it. Yeah, sure. We're to
Okay.
live and talk in LA. Thanks for joining us, you guys. You can find us here every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. live on Twitch and YouTube, or Thursdays on your preferred podcast network. You can find us on Instagram and all the socials at to live and talk in LA, or send us whatever you want us to talk about. If it's you, your personal life, your work frenemies, some drama that you have going on at home, hit us at to live and talk in LA at gmail.com. We want to bring you guys in. We want to talk more shit about your chunk class. Let us know.
We'll reel you in. All right, dudes. Peace.
El Gutsy says ankle socks are the sandals of socks. I love that take. I don't like ankle socks either.
Is
I
El
just wear
Gutsy
Cruise.
Gen Z? That
I
sounds
don't
like a
know.
Gen Z thing.
I
Ankle
think.
socks.
I think. Yeah. Aren't the youngsters wearing like
Oh,
like
wait. No, no,
they're
no, no,
wearing
no,
the ones
no.
that go up a little bit? I thought. Right. What do you
Yeah,
call
yeah,
that? I don't
yeah.
know what that is. I
It's
think it's
well,
ankle.
It's ankle.
Yeah, that's what they wear now. I just wear Cruise socks all the time,
Ankle
no matter
socks.
what.
But which ones are the ones that actually go all the way down to the ankle? Are
No
those not
show.
called ankle? No show. But if they show,
They show a little bit.
Oddly.
That's the hoax of it.
now I'm
I
just confused.
I remember. I don't even think ankle socks existed when I was in middle school, because what people would do is they would bring down their socks and fold them. Do you remember that?
Yeah, and you'd create padding on the top of your shoe, and then you loosen the tongue outside it.
Yeah.
This is very old school. Back when people
Wow.
used to like tie their bell-bottom jeans with their shoelaces, and that's how the skinny jean was born.
My feet are too wide for all this stuff. I can't have 2 layers of socks in there. That's crazy, dude.
It was a
Some
different
wide
kind,
feet.
dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
For pillow talk, I was trying to work on getting some material, but I wanted to know, like, in the truest essence, like, um, and this goes to E, to you, Victor, and you in the chat. This is it for me.
A dating red flag?
It could be
Maybe
dating,
like
yeah.
unveiling like a fetish. Cause I think after like 2-3 months, that's when you'll get the
Mm-hmm.
fetish. I don't think they'll tell
Mm-hmm.
you that up front, right? But then once you're like comfortable, they trust you, then they tell you, you know, whatever weird stuff. I don't really even have it in me to think of a fetish, but I think that could be one. I'll keep chewing on it a little bit.
I don't know. I'm like, what's
Oh,
because we
Because I'm trying to think like what could be new or what could happen at that point that you didn't
at
already
three
know of.
months?
3 months is pretty
okay.
deep.
Well, maybe I'm trying to lead the crowd here. Okay. We may or may not have an email
Oh,
of,
uh-huh.
of
Oh.
you know, listener advice. But it's something along the lines of like one of the reasons to break up with someone, and I don't know if you think this is it, is hygiene.
Hygiene is important. That's
We
always
are just
fair.
talking about those socks. I think that is
Yeah.
very valid.
Well, and you start to revert to who you really are. So like maybe this person like wasn't regular shower, like you know, of course they shower because you see them once a week and they showered before you, but then all of a sudden they're just not doing that as much. Is that really a turn off to you?
As
Yeah.
much. I mean, yeah, it's a red flag.
Yeah, would you? Yeah, I didn't really get permission, but I wanted this will live in infamy in YouTube. But it's like that was like a
We had talk in code. If somebody
Mhm.
happened to be dating somebody for an extended period of time and then discovered that they had a hygiene issue, I think, yeah, that is a red flag, my man. Like,
Yeah, I think it's never too late to dump someone who's dirty, but it just depends what we're talking about, right? Socks, it's like we can have a
Mhm.
conversation about socks because I could just be like, I think that's an easy thing that people don't really care about. Like if they just switch their socks twice a week, they're like, yeah, okay, fine, I'll wear more socks. Like that's the easy
like
appropriate
duration?
shower. Yeah, what's appropriate shower duration or a typical, and also what defines a shower? You think if somebody showers in 4 minutes, it counts?
Yes.
Always?
Not
Not you're
really. It
not in a
depends on
rush.
who the person is.
Yeah.
No. Like if you're
Mhm.
doing a 4 minute shower all the time, I'm like, what are you doing? It should be like
Yeah.
15. 15 is a good shower, I
I think
think.
it's also around 15. Mark, he's
15.
Mark is different. Let's hear it.
Okay. If I have to qualify this because I've been with my Achilles, so it takes me longer to do it, and
Okay.
I just settle into the shower, and I'll do a 15 to 20 minute shower, 25 minutes. I'm just because I'm sitting in a chair, and it's just a huge production.
Yeah.
Traditionally, for my showers, if I need to, I can get it done in 4 minutes and change, but I'd probably hover for like they would range from 4 to 10 minutes on a standard
Okay. So
shower for
4
me.
minutes is like you're running late for work, you got to go, right? Like I'm talking about you just got home from work, it's been a long day and you want to like
Uh-huh.
feel good. You're going to take a shower and then watch some TV. How long
Okay.
is that shower? 4 minutes? Can't be. I think
No.
Look,
there's
I'm
something
giving a
wrong.
range. I'm saying
Yeah.
it's 15 to 30 is like a
Yeah.
standard shower, especially if you're a female. It's 15 to 30. But I think blanket statement, if you're doing the right scrubbing, the right lathering, the right all the stuff, and you're in just taking a good amount of time, it's around 15.
Cause I really enjoy the shower. Like I didn't get a shower before work today. I just had to wash my face and go. I was in a rush. So like I'm about to get off the show or call and get in the shower and listen to a podcast and I'll be in there for like 20 minutes. When I was younger, I used to take even longer showers. I'd take like 30 to 45
Oh,
minute showers, but everybody thought I was jacking off. So I had to
yeah.
stop that,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Which is fine. I get it, right? I understand why everybody thought I was jacking off, but I was not. I just really enjoy long showers. Like I'll just sit in there and just let it hit me like I'm, going through something.
Right. I
Uh,
mean, I think the problem is you're falling asleep in a shower and people hear you go, huh?
and they think something
They're
nasty's
like, oh, we
happening.
know what he's doing in
True.
there.
Yeah, he's finishing. All right, get out of here, dude. Um,
We lost sound and something on Twitch.
something weird. I can't hear anything. Yeah, I saw something that said it is reconnecting, but I didn't change any of the settings,
Oh,
so I don't know. Can you guys hear us
No.
oh.
now? Can you hear me now?
This is so weird. Like,
Sound's not working on Twitch. Third Eye Portal says in YouTube. Eric says 10 to 15 minutes is solid, so we must have just dropped off now.
Well, that was on YouTube, but Twitch isn't working. I saw it glitching out too. It was turning green and stuff. Here, sorry.
Every once in a while,
Well,
there's just
good
like a
thing we're
cursed
close to the end,
show.
y'all.
it's all just
Sorry,
crashing.
y'all.
It's all just.
Well, should I say the obligatory, that's a nice place to end there,
Yeah, I think
times
so.
two?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thanks
Well,
for
Oh,
joining us, Eric, over on YouTube and keeping
yeah.
that chat lively. Aw, thanks, Third Eye Portal, for jumping to the tube. Sorry for talking shit about your chunkless.
Yeah, they can't hear us. That's weird.
yeah.
Well,
Oh, well, sorry, Graphiture Heart. We'll see you
I
guys
know.
next week, y'all.